You wanna have fun too much, bro. That ass.
Made in Botswana, you know I'm not fake. Check me the date, double B, I made tweet. Dance for her dinner, I gave you the slate. Knew all about it, that day of the lost up on my feet, that's a bigger mistake.
But today you came with a different one. I go on our title.
Yeah, that one our title out there were
Yeah, ne.
it's a serious matter.
It's a serious matter. Maybe it's a little bit of a thought.
Yeah.
So a little bit of a thought. But anyway, video number 3, you know. We keep, you know, we going like Hagala, you know. Yeah, we're still on the road. As usual, you know, let's worry at this point.
Yeah, we don't need introductions, bro. We don't need introductions, bro.
Let's jump straight into the video.
For real.
He touches me, I throw his hand off. Touches me again, I throw his hand off. He touches me for the third time, I throw his hand off. And then he says, Emasoj Yala Lenja. He did not even swallow that Yala Lenja thing, and then they got up. Came straight to me, trying to press me down. Now I'm also trying to fight.
Kurimi, but I similar video later. How most situations are, let's say you're in prison, dog. God forbid you're in prison. What's our shower down? I want to match that 6 months later. Or 8. You will have all shut later. What romance? We are. Yeah, we're not getting personally like you. What do you do now?
Eish, Malita, God, that's a tough question. Cause you know, much the prison of Ansanga, what about the villa?
Man, what is that? Is that they take it from you the easy way or the hard way? Fuck! Yeah, man, I'm going to situation is sharp later.
Bro, so, hey, man, eish, I don't know about that one, dog. I don't know about that one.
But at the end of the day, whether you were fighting or you were not fighting.
My advice, I don't know.
Don't go to prison,
just don't go to prison. Don't go to prison.
After that, I don't really remember what happened after.
Okay.
And I know it's all 6 of them. Sometimes I'd say I want to go to the toilet and nothing comes out but blood.
Eesh.
Yeah, how's it, brother?
Bro, you're strong later. You see, if something like this happened to me, God forbid, I would never tell a living soul. God, I said I kill myself, I take it to the grave later. And then police, you know.
Straight to the grave. Quick grave, lower. Not even like I'm not waiting for my time to ride to the grave. I'm making my time.
Okay. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just thinking about, you know, the story that you're gonna tell us today, you know. It's not an ordinary story that we would normally get on the platform, right?
Facts.
But for a viewer who's looking at you on the lens of the camera, who are you?
My name is Musa. Most people who know me call me Favent. I am from Escort and I'm living here in Johannesburg. Growing as Escort was nice. I mean, it's a rural area, so anyone who has been or who has grown in a rural area will tell you that place is nice. You got to head cows. You could play with rather. So in most cases, I was just alone. After battling with the identity like that from back home, so I felt like I was out of place. And I later on that.
I get him. I literally say I'm not changing him. Literally say I'm not changing him.
Later. I did a video.
We should continue.
Yeah, let's just continue with it, bro. Yeah.
Decided that I was going to go and leave the house to God knows where.
Maybe someone
I left.
Like maybe someone out there can
actually relate.
Yeah, and maybe it might change that whole mindset. Yeah, what drugs, all that. You feel? Because
right.
once they kind of these type of things are the ones that they teach. I get you learn from your mistakes, but
You
you,
learn
also, you
from
can
others
also
people's mistakes too.
and he's putting it out there because he wants you to learn as
To
well.
learn about it, learning curve.
So yeah,
Learning curve.
And at some point, I got myself living in the streets of Durban in 2009. So living in the streets of Durban, because at first I did not sleep on the street. I was
Crash.
labeled as a street kid, but living in a place of safety. So it's a house where there's like everybody comes there. All the street kids, they come, they bath, they eat. And then those who want to sleep on the street, they go back to sleep wherever, and then they come back in the
That's one
morning. So
situation
that's the
in
place I
Savannah.
lived in.
wow.
And in that place, they would then tell stories that
It's gotta be a tough
that
one.
side of the town, it is where the gangs called 26 are. It's the territory of the 26. And if you go further down towards Workshop and Durban Station, those areas, it is the territory of the 28. So they are saying you are lucky because you landed it here in the territory of the 26. If you were there, you could have been in some tragic things. I'm like, okay, what's that? Then they'd start telling me there's a guy called Somnyama. He's like the leader of that territory. That territory is like almost his. So that guy, when you are new in the area, he gets you and he sexually abuses you. If you are not resistant, he will just be him and you're done. But if you are resistant and it takes him help to get to you, all those people who helped him are going to have their way with you.
Can we do it right now? Are gang leader? How bad? Guru, is that what only moto we are live then a chat 2 minutes, 2 minutes. Wait, Kana. As a state or about it. Mashdava Mutusim, both they have their ways with.
By reward I go now.
At the money, come on, what there are many females out there later. Probably buy a later out there, come
Yeah, not saying go rape females. Or just
but
saying
no, but then yeah.
Or just saying what you know.
Oh, if you're interested in men, there buy a man out there later. One job.
You feel me? So
I get along your way.
So that story just sounded like, it's just one of those scary stories. It didn't really register to me, but I knew the story. So fast forward to 2012, and now I had exhausted my chances of living in that side, the 26th territory. So then I moved to the side at Durban Station and Workshop. So when I got there, I'm mixing it.
Okay.
2012 is when this happened, but I want to start with 2011 when I actually moved to that side of the city. So when I moved there, I was then introduced to a group of gay men who lived on the street. So it was nice. We're like a community, and I did not realize that we were protected by someone. There is a guy called Pat. That guy was also, just like us, a gay man, just a little bit scarier than the rest of us. And he was tall, he's dark, and stuff. So Pat was protecting us against...
hold up. So
He's gay, yeah.
Oh, nah, I understand, but
then, how people keep it since he's gay? How did the whole procedure feel to him now? Because you see, us niggas, just straight niggas, how come but I'm being or KT? What will you do if 6 women have their ways with you? Come on, I get eyes barabate. What I get is barabate.
yeah,
Marie,
for him,
Gori, fuck. How do you get when I feel for him? Me, Lida, 6 women. Taman, I go poker, taman. Go poker later. That's the first thing I do. I'm gonna tell young niggas.
Gotta post that.
Gotta
again.
post that.
Yo, ain't got game, bro.
Barren later.
They're not game, you bad. Let me get
Foreign people. So would used to give pet money. Sometimes you wouldn't even realize that it's more like you're paying rents to him. You give him money. If you did not give him, someone would tell you, go give Pet some money. Pet needs money. Sometimes they'll even come and borrow from you some money, but you'd never return it. So it did not make sense to me then that it was protection. And then I went home. I came back in 2012. When I came back in 2012, and then I came back to the news that Pet had died some time ago. I'm like, oh, okay.
So now I know about protection.
And then few weeks after I'd arrived, I think a week or so after I'd arrived, I noticed that now I have two guys who are becoming my friends. But they do not identify as gay men. They are a friend of the group. And so they just come all the time, and sometimes sometimes you sleep with them as a community and stuff. So
wait, what? Nazareth on the street. Can
Because-
sleep with them? Can
I don't know what sleeping with them, but in that context, or like
just like
or nothing too crazy.
great.
those two guys now became my closest friends. I could say best friends. We're going to eat, they are here. I'm going to the toilet, they are here. Everywhere I go,
They are not straight.
That not straight.
They are not straight. They're in the closet later.
Hey,
Hey,
yo,
no
I
way.
pity
Yo, I pity. And what went to pity later?
Bye yeah.
I'm gonna keep it later. And I can't go later. No, I would tell y'all niggas. Bye later because I'm Jean Gaps later. How it loud. You'd see or okay no. This is the guy I will not say. Mara what we see off the lake. Yeah, no one. So keeps on wherever Peter because nowadays it's not like we
It's not like there's no
yeah.
It's just
Yeah,
a
with
few,
me, like my
who
good
are there
friends.
who feel what
And
I
then-
think people are now.
this one day we are sitting, it's in the morning, and we are sitting where we used to sleep, and then another friend of mine, Mam Joacha, and myself are sitting just further away from everybody else. And at some point we look towards the corner there. There is this guy who is sitting and is elevated from everybody else. Everybody's sitting like underneath or beneath him and is elevated. I'm looking at that scenery and I'm like, okay, now who is that guy who's eating all bossy there?
Yeah.
Okay. But I then just shut that thought. After some time, Mam Jaha asks me, do you know Somnyam? Now, it just registered to my head that
They do.
Bright.
I knew that there could be someone like that in this side of town. I've never met them. And now, him asking me about that guy just scared me. Like, okay, what's happening? It's like, do you know him? Like, yeah, I know him, but I've never met, just that I know his stories. It's like, oh, okay. Do you see that guy sitting over there? I'm like, yeah, that's him. Like, hey? So that's him. He's like, yeah. I'm like, okay. So what should I do now? He's like, I don't know. But if you think you want to run, make sure that you don't run to Durban. Because in Durban, he has eyes, ears, hands, legs, everywhere in Durban. So if you want to go, like run, you should rather run home. And leaving home in 2012, I had made a vow that I'm never coming back here ever again. I just felt like this was my last time being at home. So now I'm thinking I can't go home. I've made a promise that I'm never going home. So there should be another way of running from this guy. And then the whole day, before the whole day, So he says, yeah, just do what you can. So I get up there. I get up. I don't want to run because if I run, I'm thinking that it would look suspicious. Okay, where are you running to? So I just walk. On my way walking, I hear them shouting, hey, hey, hey. Now, my name is not Hey. I'm like, okay, if they somehow run towards
To
me.
be honest, but Rokino, since he's already gay,
Yeah.
wasn't it way much easier to just go there,
Get it
get it
done.
over with,
Yeah,
and then continue living fine on trial?
Yeah.
Because I feel like he could have avoided this kind of situation he experienced.
Yeah, most probably.
Oh,
But the problem is why did he want to run though?
Exactly, like why not away?
Yeah, pause. Or what like the whole reason?
Then why?
Or why I see the hell and I see
Not
it.
see at away. Some
Well,
of
I'm
them got a menace, man.
And then they catch me, take me to this guy. Then I'm asked, why did I not respond? I'm like, my name is not here. I did not know you were talking to me.
So his boys were calling you while you were walking?
Yes.
Okay.
So, and then at some point they start calling me with my name now. I'm like, okay, now I have no double up. I have to go. So I went there. I met this guy. So coming towards him, because now I just want to see his face, because I've never seen the face.
Wait.
I just-
Who's your guy can say? Correct. I feel like go tshwana le ha ngwanyana. Ngwanyana bona mfana yo a sa mara a sa
Yo,
mara
mom,
teng,
this
gore-
straight.
Yee.
Yo, just- Yo, what?
Yo mo hero sa sebete era gore yer.
Abarese.
Ata le majita ba go ba hero sa dibete le hona.
Yeah, but no, what again?
Hey, what again?
Before.
Because obviously, I think if Ahan was in that situation, yeah, just get it over with, and then you know they would. But looking at the person,
Abang kawala ish mo na ganya later.
Oh, one.
Eh, no, mari gago twari. I want to something. Eh, no, I want to something.
So I feel like that's how he was feeling at the
Eh,
time.
maybe some yama wa tem wa chosa
Hey,
later.
Mon.
just want to see his face and all. So coming towards this guy, I'm like, Aibu. But this is like an old guy, Ubaba, like Ubaba. And he looks very innocent. Looking at him, he looks very innocent. So I get there and I greet him in Zulu, Sawubona Baba. He's like, hi, how are you? I'm like, okay, I'm good. He's like, okay, cool. So who are you? I tell him my name and I tell him where I'm from. He's like, oh, okay. Don't you want to go home? I'm like, damn shit. So he's giving me an escape. Imagine I wanted to run. So here he is actually asking me if I want to go home. Yes, I do want to go home. He's like, okay, if you do want to go home, I can help you. But
It comes at a cost.
I do not have money to give you to go home. However, I can give you money for you to start a business so you can have money to go home.
Ah, Kev.
Oh.
Kev. Ah, maga taman. Maga later. Oh. Ah, eh, nya.
Okay,
Yeah.
maybe that sounds better, Ati. This is a business you can be selling sweets, maybe,
Oh,
or
Romeo,
cigarettes.
50 rand.
Okay, cool. Let us try and do that. And then he starts saying, but I don't want you staying here because it's not safe on the streets. How about you come stay with me? I live in a house. How about you come stay with me in that house? I'm like, okay, maybe that sounds better compared to living in the streets. Like, okay, so I'm going to work now. I should be coming back at around 7-ish, 7:15. Can I fetch you then? I'm like, yeah, sure. Like, okay. And then he goes. Now as he goes, now I notice that there's 3 more guys that he's with who are going with him. And that was his bodyguards. I don't know if I should call it like that. And so they went. Now, the whole day I spent asking people, what should I do? What should I do? Because this is a non-practice in the streets of Durban. So everyone probably have an advice would get, okay, this is how I escaped. Because some people have escaped, some couldn't. So now I'm asking people, what should I do? People are saying, no, just go home.
Wa gonna dedicate the nako ga go you know what, I'm going to look for gay men in the streets and I'm going to abuse them.
Nah, that's crazy.
And some are saying, no, in escorts, yes. And some are saying, no, he doesn't like girls. And he doesn't like people who look like girls. So just get yourself a weave, get yourself some dress and some high heels. Wear that, he would not come anywhere close to you. Like, okay, probably that sounds like a good idea. But now, I don't have money to buy those things. So now that idea is off. What else can I do?
He was living
People
on the
are saying,
streets. He
Bro,
left his...
why is a paying if it's that bad though?
No, I get it. Okay, it's like this now. When you are gay, right?
Yeah.
You're gay. Yeah, no, back home, when I'm more rapam.
Hey.
Everyone doesn't fuck with you.
Hey,
Because you're gay.
If you keep fuck it.
Hey, we are gaps. Yeah, no, to go back home, obviously you're gonna receive the same treatment. You are
When I get up on pallet, with a Nena Roya guy.
So I feel like it was about dignity and all that.
Yes, man. Yes,
You feel me?
what you can do is to not sleep in one place. Today sleep here, tomorrow sleep there, the other day sleep the other place. So that he doesn't know where exactly are you. You just go
But I
around.
feel like doing that go no feel like any so many about
Hey, wow,
you feel like what's all when Denzel Umbino later. How about the fro? And she comes easy. Handling an hour.
Yeah.
Mari, yo, challenging
Challenging yana, go struggle yana, no, ish can't throw now. King, I think that's 2 hours reply.
Every text it's and I was smile around.
I wanted to ask, when you were having a chat with him and he was asking you, what's your name, where you from,
Yeah.
was he aware that you were homosexual?
I don't want to say yes. I also don't want to say no, because what I had realized later on is that these two guys that I thought were my friends were actually his agents. So I'm sure they told him everything he needed to know
I
about
can
me.
imagine being pimped by your friends.
What the fuck?
Imagine being pimped by your friends later. By your friends, mdent. Go tsaya go pimp later.
Eish,
What's that?
set up in money.
Ali will be crazy.
Not even LeBron can top that, no.
Muna.
That's crazy.
That's what they. Oh, to get it all look masika later. Friends are dangerous, bro.
It's in life.
And realize every time you do something that's out of pocket or out of way later, or when I did it's
VAR.
ako kwa emelo lo wanela o senya kwa wa bona le majita ba bara ba eno ba dira mona.
Bye.
But also, he did not come to me because I was a homosexual. He came to me because I was a boy and I was new in the street. That is what it does. So, and then someone else says, oh yeah,
Fresh
you
meat.
can just sleep anywhere else. Just sleep here and there and there and there, so that he doesn't know where exactly are you. I'm like, okay, I think that sounds like a better idea.
I was actually playing hard to
And
get.
then
Yeah.
that night, I then decided that I was going to sleep at Grey Street. So with another friend of mine, Ubaso. So it is now like the afternoon, around 6, 7, we go to Grey Street, we lay our blankets down, we are getting ready to sleep. So just before everyone could fall asleep, we're just sitting, we are chatting and all. So I have these two friends besides me, one this side and the other this side. And then, excuse me, one says, come, I'll take you to this place I know. He will not find you there. And then this one this side says, no, do you know where that place is? I'm like, I don't know. Like, he's taking you exactly to where this guy stays. How? Okay, so what's going on? And then he says, but I can take you to a better place.
Why?
That place is dark. He won't be able to see you. Even if he came at night, he would not be able to see you because it's dark. So that's where I can take you to. This one, this side says, do you know where that is? I'm like, no, I don't. Then he says, that's exactly where that guy stays.
No.
That's easy there.
So, guys, what's happening?
Yeah.
Because I spent the whole day people advising me of how to stay away from this guy.
I feel like it
And
was a whole setup though.
I just thought it was genuine.
Ah.
I am hoping that you, as my friend, are also going to advise me on how to escape from this guy. But now it seems like you are actually driving me straight to
the
where he
man's
stays.
den.
So what's happening? I'm battling with that thought. And during that moment, I see people's eyes fixed across the road. You know, when there's a fight, so you see people, they are like, what's happening there? So now then I follow everybody else. I fix my eyes across the road. There he is.
Yo.
If they're also going to have their ways with you.
Yeah.
So
So
what
they're
to
also
say?
trying
So
to get the
to get
reward.
that-
Shit. Damn. Everyone is out for the
With
boy.
3 boys. And they're carrying, I want to say sticks, but it was not like sticks. Like your tennis bats and your cricket bats, like those things that they used to play. So they are carrying those things and they are just tapping on the palm like that. Tapping.
They're just doing this.
Yes. And from where I come from, if you are in trouble and you come home, whoever an adult is there and is doing that, it means you are in for a big hiding.
Wow, city like
So now I realize something is going to happen here.
Who the Peter? Udah korala mumkwate wala cosa cosa.
African parents violate them.
Yeah.
Me to be a karma to be a parent later.
Manna.
To violate them.
To swala mumutu wena.
Yo,
Future son, future daughter.
So that I save myself from drama and everybody else, let me just go straight to them.
Yeah.
So I get up, I go straight to them, and I ask, are you now here for me? They say, yes, we are.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, let us go. So, and then they say, no, let us go fetch your things first. I go get my clothes. When I'm trying to wrap up my blankets, they say, no, you won't need those. I'm like, okay, cool. And then we go. As we are going, my 2 friends are also following.
Set up.
The 2 friends
Never bad.
It hasn't really registered in my mind that these guys are not my friends. They're just playing friends. So I see them following. I'm like, okay, so now I have backup. Even if I try to resist, those guys are here to help me. They are my friends. So we go and then we turn on this road. I think it's 1 or 2 streets away from Grace Street. We turn and it's a dark passage. We go in there and then it goes into this building. It's a huge building that looks like the last person who stayed there was 20 years ago. Looks terrible.
This
Looks
guy
scary.
looks weird.
So he goes in, and I'm like, okay, so this is it. No, I'm not going in there. And then they're instructing me to go in. This is now the boys, because he's already inside.
Okay.
That guy is a boss, Shem. He delegates. He doesn't do anything. He just went in, and now his boys now had the duty to carry me in or get me inside. Like, go in, I'm not going in there. Go in, I'm not going in there. Now they then decided they were going to carry me up to take me into the house. How? I'm like, okay, I wonder how are they going to do it? It's just 3 of them. To my surprise, my 2 friends are helping.
Helping to carry you into the dark house.
To the dark house.
Wow.
Yes.
Sabedza.
It's a lot happening. I'm thinking of, my Lord, what is going to happen tonight? I'm thinking, these guys I thought were my friends are directing me to where this guy stays. And now these guys, my friends, are helping these guys to carry me into the dark house. It was a lot to just think about.
From the beginning later.
No.
Cause
Salen na setup. From the moment that I wear like.
Kurang about the piece na no lena kita mo distract ke mo tadi isa kwara kita mo kita mela schedule bisa ka kwara. Then khantilenya na veroine sa rothe malita.
One. And I'm pretty sure some of those guys ke bana kopana la bone la elogana tsana to that
area. I'm going to give a told or there's new booty in town.
New booty in town.
We also want a piece about his var.
Do what you gotta do, my boys. Lonamuti senda. Damn.
So we get into the house. It's a room, man. It's a flat, right? So you go up the stairs, then
new booty in town. It's crazy.
I think it's the first floor. Then there's rooms. Most of them do not have doors, but this one has a door. So you go in, it's like a room, and then there's a chair somewhere there. They tell me you can sit there. Like, okay. So I go and sit on that chair. I sit on that chair, and soon after that, they were cooking somewhere. They asked me, can we dish up for you? I'm like, no, I'm fine. I don't want food. I'm like, okay. They dish up for everybody else. They eat. And I think another thing that I noticed there, my friends were very familiar with the place. Even with the dishing up, it was, everything was normal to them. They were very familiar with the place. But again, I'm just trying to shy away from that thought. And then later on, now they get to make the bed for the guy. They make the bed for him. He goes in, he sleeps, and then he invites me in, come and sleep. I'm like, no, I don't want to sleep. He says, okay, fine. And then they let me sit. Everybody else goes to sleep. Sometime after that, he then says, but we are all sleeping, so you can't just be sitting there. Come and sleep, and you are sleeping here with me. So I'm like, okay, now it looks awkward for me. Let me just go sleep. I went there, I slept beside him. So I was wearing 2 jeans. For some reason, I thought those 2 jeans were going to save me.
Stop nonsense.
So I was wearing those 2 jeans. I get in.
Stop nonsense.
He says, no one sleeps here with clothes on.
You put it in some bolele I read 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. What happened and he saw the signs. What if you look at it? I'm gonna my PC tell him.
Kurenga ba hedi
later.
I want to feed. What's another 2 songs?
We're in a house full of 6 niggas.
6 facts.
6 niggas.
Who want a piece of you?
Later, hey, we.
So now I get up, I get naked. I had like some undies on. I get up and then I undress those 2 jeans and then I go down again to sleep. And then he had something like a roll-on that he was applying on his skin. He's applying this thing. Like I'm looking at him like, I wonder what's happening here.
Everywhere, like all
Yeah. Everywhere. And then he then offers that roll-on thing to me. It's like, take this. I'm like, okay, what is this? He says, this is protection against mosquitoes. So use it. I'm like, no, thank you. Like, you don't want it? I'm like, nah, I don't want it. Like, okay. Because at that time, I just don't want anything to do with those guys. I don't even want to be here. So, and then we carry on sleeping. As we are sleeping, now, these 2, my friends, are having a conversation. I'd say they are arguing. One is saying, it's me first.
My cat. Bana ba batazile.
It's me,
Ka yeno o bua da gore yona ke motse gore wa bona
ke motsepe a ke ke nna ke mo distractile
Va.
the tomo tsa SS
that's mental.
mapele go imagine later mo ntse mo bola o tamba ditse banganga go gore ke
Re
nna
la Timona ke no ke tsanang pele Timona. It's just that like damn.
later ka go ntsa later ka
And another nigga is just oiling himself right right next to you later. That's gotta be traumatizing later. Como gata go traumatize later.
gore twa go nka ja di drugs mona ye we
And the other one is saying, no, it's me first.
Damn.
So it's that conversation, no, it's me first. And then the other one, no, it's me first.
le nna it's me first no le nna
I don't know what they're talking about, but I can just hear what is being said. So this guy says, what are you talking about? You are making noise. And then one of them says, I was very close to bringing this guy here. So after you, it is me. Like, no.
so ya no sto ba hita ya no
Hasara ba
sto ba
hita.
gore ke mrena a sona he
Chai.
ke nna tota
Re setse re go se bola ilonda go tara manare a khole second ski da. That's crazy.
Not
Calling
talk
him
nonsense.
sir,
Just
short
sleep.
Short guy.
So he's saying after who? After you or him?
After him,
boss man.
the Somnyama guy.
Oh, so it's him.
After him, it's me.
Okay.
How do you say this? So this guy, the 2 friends, right,
Yes.
they're arguing. And then they are saying after Somnyama, it's either one of them.
So that it hasn't really clicked in your mind. What are they
It
actually talking
hasn't.
about?
Okay, I wonder what are they saying.
No, I think
It's a conversation in the house that I don't even have to enter.
Mdanzo, you are in a room with 6 niggas. Imwanga or kin nawanta. Imwar no kin nawanta. Wabiele monna mo bola o. Monno wa ra la thodi. E be tse thuse di rinya mister. A go tswa wena go tsena nna. O ka se click go no gore yes wa ke jelo ya.
No, ke ra gona na go ka click. I don't know. Let me not say that because I haven't been in that situation. Mare, I feel like maybe if I was in his situation as well, like the whole everything, like you said, there's too much because on top. So he's just taking thoughts and just blocking them out one by one. One by one.
Keep your neighbors or what awaits me first morning. What jail? How got to try one napili? It's me first morning. Horrible to see you.
Second meal.
Says.
The thing, because it has nothing to do with it.
It's one of his boys, right?
Yes.
Where are your friends?
It's them actually,
Oh, okay.
my friends.
Okay.
That we argue.
Okay.
And then, so he shuts them off. A few moments after that, he now starts touching me. I think for the longest time, whilst I'm sleeping, I'm just thinking, when is this going to start? Is it even going to start? Or they are just going to let me go free? Or maybe he was literally genuine when he said he wanted to help me get money to go home. I'm just imagining things when I think something bad might happen here. And so now then he starts touching me here. Like, okay. So it's happening. So he
Ebile
touches.
we are going give zoro banyana ba feel like that before you start having sex with them. Go mo tshwara tshwara go give zoro banyana ba feel ya we.
a sa go batla
No ilale go la go ba go give zoro what goes through their mind or no simolotso on tshwara.
Hey, we a ke re o simolotse
simolotse,
na
okay,
matla
ra
la
batla.
yeah we
He touches me, I throw his hand off. Touches me again, I throw his hand off. He touches me for the third time, I throw his hand off. And then he says, Emasoj iyala lenja. He did not even swallow that. They got up. It's like they were ready, or I don't know. He did not even swallow that iyala lenja thing, and then they got up.
Iyala lenja, what
Came
does that
straight
mean?
to me,
Walwa.
trying
Oh,
to
yes,
press me
yes.
down.
Is it-
Now I'm
is
also
it-
trying
is
to
it
fight. I'm trying to fight. And at some point they didn't manage because I was still facing up at that time.
At this point
So
you just
at
give
some
in,
point they
man.
managed
6
to
people.
get me to face down. Now I'm facing down, but I'm still battling with them. Like I'm battling. And then one of them now had a knife with him. So he's pricking me on my back. We are going to hurt you. We are going to hurt you. So he did not like stab. He was just pricking. So trying to scare me, I think. And now I remember that people say that if you are lucky, you can go out of that place alive. If not, you might die in there and they bury you God knows where. Like, okay, so it's either I'm dying because they've killed me with a knife, or so I just let my body loose.
Mona go re batho go tshwere le ta go re nkare modimo go theile na mona.
Leitaka.
Go re for sure okay, you are going to be raped or violated. Gape o ka nna bola later.
Vare.
Go re if you make it out, that trauma gore banna ba had their ways with me.
Leitaka.
Tshela le wena.
Tshela lo yena until leitaka.
It's better ho swagger. How about
Tota is better. Ish.
at this point do what to do.
Now
kill
we're just
me.
foretell until they just fuck it. Thank you.
Until ba go bola again. Hey, go re at least you have their ways with you sule later.
Just over my dead body.
Over my dead body straight. Go re
I let my body loose, and then he comes. He does whatever, and then the other one comes. I'm not sure who, because I was facing down. And I know it's all 6 of them. And then at some point,
So
just
6 of them, including your friends as well.
including those 2 friends.
Just a quick one. Your friends, were they straight or homo?
Straight as a ruler. Straight.
No.
Nah, they can't be straight.
They can't
bro.
be straight.
They can't be straight.
Cause listen, for sex to happen, someone has to be erect. For
Yeah.
someone to be erect, you have to see something that's sexually appealing to them.
Yeah.
So if you see another man's butt and you get erect, you're not straight.
You gay.
Exactly, you're not straight.
You gay.
Hey, unless the definition of a street as I confused.
Yeah.
Bi or something.
Yeah,
'cause
maybe bi.
bi,
Yeah, are
because-
bi but not
Hey,
straight.
Not straight, no, not
'Cause-
straight. What turns you on by seeing a man naked if you are straight?
Exactly. Happen in that whole setting, yeah, like that whole rough setting.
That's
bro.
Them being my friends were not my friends. They were playing friends.
Okay.
They were agents to get me to go to this guy's place. But for them to do
situation e
that,
metshwane le mo ditse ba sa ratang go se dira go love boma banyana
Eish.
monata ba love boma ngwana ba batho
Monna.
so after mo user wa motho ga
Tshwaela mo go wena.
it
they
gets
had to be friends with me.
Wajita.
So they were not really my. I just thought they were friends, but they were not.
So the boss started, then while other guys were holding you, then the next one,
And then the next one. and
then the next one.
At some point, I think I slept. I don't know, because what I remember is him getting on, and then after him, someone else got on. After that, I don't really remember what happened after. The only thing I remember was me waking up in the morning around 8ish. So I do not know if I died a little or what, I don't know. But the last thing I remember was around that, and the next thing was in the morning. So I woke up in the morning, everyone was up already. They had now also prepared porridge for everyone to eat. They're asking me, "Can you dish it for you?" I'm like, "No, I don't want." I'm like, "Okay, cool." And then he asks, "Do you want to go where I got you, or you want to stay here with the rest of the guys?" Like, "No, I want to go back where I was." It's like, "Okay, cool, you can go."
No fighting.
No fighting. And now, to my head, it gets to me that, see, even the money of starting the business was a lie. And then also, why is it now a choice? Because when you spoke to me yesterday, you sounded like a caring father who doesn't want me to be out there in the dangers of the streets, and you want me to be in the house with you.
Ke yona kgang o e buang ya gore motho a etsa o dirisa o mongwe
kare o bone mfana before a ira sa sirana fro a get kare yo ta marato a mo love bomb daga reply fast
reply wa di story or like you are the status all them bro
after ngwana ba thoela
tabana nkare ha exist
correct
later
on to the next thing
on to the next later
bene ke bontsima na majida bana ba itara ngwe di fraud le vanurabo ya kana le tio and
he was very vulnerable
down
he didn't have a choice in the streets akanyam to die shit money
kore
start a business
kore ba mo kile ka riswitsi later
man ba mo kile ka riswitsi.
And the next day, now you are giving me a choice. Do you want to go back or you want to stay here? I'm like, so this guy was never genuine about anything. He just wondered what had happened last night.
When you look at this man, Alobaba, how old is he?
At that time, I think he would have been in his mid-early 50s.
Early 50s.
Mid-early 50s.
How old were you at the time?
At that time, I was 16. This is 2012.
Hey. Karomota about 20 something. 23, 16.
That's mental. 16.
Money 16 ke bala ile 16 ke bala form 3.
Later ka.
Yes, what traumatizing ngwana. Yo. Money malita o sontso batho ba bola wa later ka ke diphologolo.
16.
At that time, I was 16. So now I went back to my friends.
And sorry, quick one. The
Hapele no
boys.
man why is he in the streets of Durban at 16 years no man.
How do re family?
I know me, I am on make sense 16 dog. You can't be in the street at 16 dog. When you can go home.
He can't go home, that's the thing. Hakana wana hawa uta konti.
Nah, I'll force my way home. 16
How the
years.
fuck? Nigga, the whole community is against you.
Nah.
Or the whole of Orapa is a robot. Orapa got on again payment. The bus already payment. How the fuck are you gonna force yourself here, nigga? One shot. So Corey, he didn't have he's a lose either way.
Jesus.
I'm sorry.
Let me start with the friends, your friends that you went there with.
Yeah.
How old were they?
One was a little bit younger than me.
A little bit younger than
What?
you.
Yeah.
So you
Yo
were
when you
16.
come up bata later, come up bata later.
Come on, ngaswela mo way ne later ka we.
You ingatsa broom later. Oh, the broom. Hey.
Let's walk Momolobo.
Kore ke mo senyetsa mateng later.
So he might probably be
He might have
15.
been 13, 12.
13.
So,
O ka repiwa ke ngwana o 13 then said 13 kana wa bala form 1 wa no bala form 3
Crazy.
mana o ka nyela nka bata ene hela later ayui
And ke sure o teng somewhere. O bone video e.
o e bone lady
somewhere there.
Eish.
And the other one?
And the other one could have been my age group, maybe 16, 17, or 15K.
And then the boys.
And then his boys, I think they were a little bit older than me. I can't even have their face registered on my mind because I think I saw them that day and I do not remember seeing them after that day. I don't know. Maybe I did see them after that day, but they were like seasoned boys. They were not younger than me.
Don't you think what happened to you, it was some sort of a ritual? Because remember, he put
Yeah,
something on and he might have lied that, look, this is just for mosquitoes in a way.
Yeah, ne?
I don't know, maybe you thought about it.
I'm thinking about it now.
Because he put something first before he touched you and he gave you
Then
something
later
as
on,
well.
Habaita,
But you
his
said no,
breast did not happen.
but he still
Habaita,
continued. But why would he put something and said, this is for mosquitoes? You guys were young. You were not even 20.
Young.
Obviously, his boys, I'm
Man,
sure
I
maybe they
knew
were
literally,
in their
man.
mid-20s,
I will
early
be quick,
20s.
second,
But
that's how we get it.
wow,
Or
Acho.
something.
Like when you look at this man, he's your dad. He's even your grandfather, I'm sure.
And the terrible thing is that when he speaks to you, you get respect for him. It's like Obaba. And just how he suggests that I can help you. I don't want you sleeping here. Just sounds like your father.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, this guy.
guy.
And then
16.
chiggy, that happens. And it confuses you. So I went back to my friends. No one was going to ask me anything because it is known that when you go there, what you're going there for. Nobody asked me anything, nothing. But then after that day, I had complications. I was bleeding. Sometimes I'd say I want to go to the toilet and nothing comes out but blood. And I don't know, was it painful or itching, but it was like an itching pain. I don't know how to describe that pain, but there was a pain like that. I think for a week or two. And so soon after that, he came back. Because also from that night until that day he came back, I wished for him to come back.
You did what?
I wished for him to come back.
Why?
I know how that sounds.
Why?
I wished for him to come back and say, I am sorry.
Oh, okay.
Because
Hold on. Light inside.
the guy that I met on that morning, when he was asking me, do I not want to go home? He can help me get money so I can be able to go back home. Also, he doesn't want me sleeping on the streets because it's dangerous for me. And then the guy that I saw later on that night is not the same person. So I'm just hoping that he'll come to me and say, no, maybe I was demon possessed, or I don't know, just an excuse of saying.
But you tell them the most abusive people later, after they do what they do, they I don't know what got over me. You're like, what do you mean?
What do
know
you
what
mean,
got
bro?
Over you, dog? Hey,
You
what do
planned
mean?
this thing for weeks.
For weeks. What's all the best? I'm saying that I get your negative again. What are you not in again?
Alright.
Okay, you know what? Okay, again.
what happened was
Like,
wrong, and I'm sorry that it happened. But maybe it was not me, it was something else. So he came that day. It was also at night, around 7ish. So he comes, and then I see him coming. Okay, there he is. I wonder, what is he here for? And he comes, he stands in front of me, and he taps my feet. He's like, hey. I'm like, yeah. He said, I came to speak to you. Like, what do you want from me? He's saying, I came to you because I want to apologize. But my pride doesn't allow me to do that here with all those people looking at me. Can we go somewhere private so I can apologize to you?
Abana alor vail kannete. Alor wile kannete. Video kana isi hele tamana.
Video easy later.
I'm like, oh God. Oh God. So you do hear prayers, and you have heard my prayer, and you have just answered. Because now this guy is coming back to say he wants to apologize. Whatever happened that day was not meant to happen. So as excited as I was, I get up. I follow him. Now he is walking a little bit faster. And me as a person, I can't walk fast, Nje. So I'm walking behind him. And his guys are walking behind me. So it's him, myself, and the guys.
How many were there?
I think it was 3 again.
Okay.
But my focus was not on them. My focus was on him to say what he wanted to say. So we go, and then he gets into the building.
Same building.
It doesn't look like the same building then.
Okay.
Because this is now the front side of the building. The one you used that day was the back side. The back side looks terrible.
So they used
Now the
back
front
door.
side looks way better than the other side. So I'm thinking to myself,
Crazy.
okay, I wonder where is this? Anyway, I just want to hear him say sorry. I follow him, and then how? We are back in the same house, the same room.
Trauma.
So, what privacy is this? But I'm not really worried about privacy. I'm just yearning, hoping that I hear him say,
It's the hope that kills. Hope kills, guy. No, it's when you keep hoping for something like that. It's like being a Man United fan like that.
I'm sorry.
Like your views.
So,
Like your views.
yeah. So he sits. Now I see my chair. It's still there. So it's now my chair. That's the last time I sat there. So I go, sit on my chair. And then he says, what we did that day was nice. And you are here not because I want to apologize. You are here because we have to do it again.
Oh my God, bro. Oh my God.
Ito mani lito manasumnyama mono radio.
Eish. Round 2, boy. That's crazy.
Ilo mwana what you did yesterday was nice. I got how you put my
Yeah, wait.
You but
What happened? Wait, sorry,
Hey.
man.
Enjoy ile yan. Takono yan.
Takwa. Damn. Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
bro, yeah,
Exactly,
same,
dog.
bro.
Exactly.
Same dog.
At that time, I felt like I was dreaming. I wanted to question, because now for some time I was just praying that, okay, so this is my prayer answered. And now when he says that, I want to question how God. So I have already said thank you. And so now this happens. So then I just knew that I just had to go in with the program, and then we get done and probably I can go back to where I was. So I don't want to say luckily, but I think luckily it was only him that night, the second night. So got done and then asked again, do you want to go where you were or you want to sleep here? I'm like, I want to go back. He said, okay. Then I went back to my friends.
Ish, dude, this is so
It's a lot.
emotional.
Bruh, it's a lot to take
It's a
in.
lot,
Come on.
man. Like that, girl.
It's not nice.
It's not nice, bro.
It's
not
not.
at all.
You gotta expect these things in prison because it's prison.
You
Wancha.
feel, but
But
like,
real life,
Eish.
life jazz. Man, I wanna
Just
just
like
like
that.
out there later. I wanna polo all man.
I used to cry thinking about it back then. Now it's because now it just comes as flashbacks,
Yeah.
and now rather than crying so it happens, I think about it when maybe I'm disappointed or angry,
Yeah.
or when I'm excited. I think about that day and I want something that would almost feel like that day.
You want what?
That would almost feel like that day.
what
So I'm
do you mean
excited.
by that?
I think about that day and I want something that would almost feel like that day.
What do you mean?
So I think
My boy.
then crying, that is what I do now, which is, I think it was better when I cried.
How did you escape?
Escape the streets.
Yeah. Well, escape Devon.
Devon,
Yeah.
Devon, yes. So, and then I then stayed in Devon until 2015. So 2013, I then was involved with the church
Okay.
called Restoration Ministries. Yeah.
Okay. So you stayed in Devon from
2012.
2012 till 2015.
2015.
Did that thing continue to happen or it stopped then?
No, it was just then. Never happened again.
Again. So it happened
Also, it
twice.
happened twice.
Happened
oh.
twice.
Okay, so you went into
And-
ministry.
Funny story.
Yeah.
Before we get to the church, then I had another friend now because it's like the gay community is growing. So I have this friend. That friend is Roberius Nkosi. He's the giant. So that friend, now we are now sleeping together. I then moved from where I used to sleep at the corner.
Yeah.
Then I went to Mansell Street Market. And then when we were there, it was now a community of a larger community. It's like there's women there, there's straight men there, and there's now us gay men. So then I had a friend, Ngosi. Ngosi got someone, don't know where, he came with. And then knowingly, Somyama was going to come and have his way with him. So that night, it was his night for him to come fetch him. I think they've spoken, and I don't know, was it that day or what? But when they were speaking, he promised him that he was going to, because the guy was from here in Johannesburg.
Yeah.
So he promised the guy that, no, I'm going to take you to the social workers, I'm connected and all that, but I don't want you to sleep
my God.
here on the street. Come and sleep in my house. And so Nkosi went to that guy, is like, no, that guy is not going to take you to any social work. He's going to harass you. So the guy knew now when he came at night, so the guy was scared because it was still news to him. He was like scared, he doesn't know what to do. And then when he comes, he speaks to the women. It's like, yeah, I have heard that there's this new guy here, so I'm connected, I know social
Alright, tell me
workers
this
and
new
stuff,
bullying
so
town.
I came to take him
He knows.
so that when I
He's
wake up
there.
tomorrow morning, I take him to the social workers. because he defiled that man that night. And I think he made me think that I should have fought for myself. I should have, I don't know how.
16.
Because Somyama left without that boy that night. Because he told him, you are not going anywhere with this boy. And so he left. Then
Yeah,
it
that's
just
the difference,
made me
though.
think that
I thought the new boy, he had that.
He had a good
Nkosi guy.
friend. Yeah, he
You know,
had a
I grew
good
to
friend.
Nkosi was a
Hey,
rebellious giant. and all
Giant
that.
Abamara no. Easy money. You know the fact.
Yeah. Why?
Ditsela tsa go tsantse di mse.
Why?
So
Hey,
and
Nkosi na say at the time.
you see, and then no sena go ga skipela ka later.
Eish.
probably I was too weak when that happened.
And you had bad company around.
Okay,
Yeah, you have bad
coming back now to the ministry. So I joined the church Restoration Ministries, and then this boy was still there. This boy, and at some point, I tried to help him because his story was he's from Gomashu, lived with his parents there and his brother. And then they were sent to a shop. They came back. The house was on fire. It was a sad story. I mean, all street kids, we tell stories, like sad story. Like my story was my sister drinks a lot. So when she comes back home from drinking, she beats everyone.
Okanyela, ize mona.
Hey, what
Okangisi. Ezingathaplakile.
Me and her kids. But her kids were taken by the father's family. So it's only me left. She was now beating me alone, which was lies. And so this guy now, his story was his parents bent in the house. Now he wants help looking for his brother because it was him and his brother who survived that fire. So we were then trying to help him, and then I got connected with the Williams family who helped me further the investigation of the family, and then ended up finding the brother. When to happen, Guti, the brother is not the brother but a friend he was visiting. And then so I think then the Williams family noticed that, because the narrative, which is actually why I want to share stories of people living in the streets. The narrative is that when someone is on the street, it is because they're on drugs.
True.
It is because maybe they killed someone, they raped someone, just running away from home so that they do not get caught, or they just want to be on the street so they can smoke in freedom.
Okay.
And I'm one of the people who have never smoked on the streets. I did drink, but just as I am now, I don't drink all the time or every now and then. Just drink once in a while. And in church, you can see someone when they are in church because they want to eat.
Okay.
And because that church also would dish up food. And then you can also see someone who's at church because they want to be here. So as that person, even when the feeding scheme was discontinued, I remained in the church as a member. So I think all those elements made them think that I may not be a bad guy.
Okay.
And then they took me in, but
I think
I think we know where it's headed right now. You feel me?
Facts.
But that's a very
This was a tough one to make.
yeah.
It was a tough one to make. Yeah, it's not safe out there in these streets.
It's not safe, bro.
Tough one to make.
It's not safe. Eish.
Any educational blind later.
It's very educational. You can see over being on the streets.
And even the things people do, but we're in you.
Hey.
Go no dedicate na go or when there's a new body in town. He's mine.
He's mine.
Crazy.
Gore o itse yang how quiet. They don't have phones. Mare.
Maro I itse ba mo montsha.
O bela. A ke a o istana.
A ba tsena go ta ba re. We
just smell the booty. You just smell the booty.
So guys, this was a tough one.
Yeah, bro.
I want to read that as a joke.
Yeah, this is not a jokey video, guys. This was very.
Yeah, ne.
I feel for bro.
Yeah, ne.
For real, I feel for bro, and big ups to him where he survived. He looks good right now, you know. He's, you know. Mono when you experience
drugs afterwards. Drugs
later
crazy was selling us in the streets. So I guess we'll catch you guys on the next
see you all in the next video.
Make sure to like, comment and subscribe.
Type